Hello, welcome to my video. This is part three, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to mention. Hi, Bruce. Yeah, you're gonna help. Okay. So I just want. I know I'm at the very end of my last video. I said manifestation was a good balance, but that people didn't use it right because they because people all think they know what they want, but they don't actually know what they want. Bruce, stop biting me. um, so I just wanted to say the right way to use manifestation. Okay, I guess I should go back. So if you've ever listened to Alan Watts, he explains it really well. He he really knew what he was talking about. So think about what is who's the intelligence operating most of your body most of the time. It's not you. It's well, not what you think you. It's not the ego you, the you experience in time, space time. So, and you can just prove that to yourself by thinking about: Are you beating your heart? Like we'd all die if we had to beat our heart. We'd all get distracted by television and die. So, um, so there's an intelligence. So this is like back to what I was talking about the last one, or I don't know, maybe this is the first video, but right brain, left brain split. So, so your right brain is doing most everything in your body. I'm sure some things happen in the left brain um, on a subconscious level, but I'm just saying, for the most part, everything is controlled by the zoom out picture. So if you know, it's pointless to think about basically. Like just you just it lets it you just let it happen. Like you're basically a you know you're like a plant or whatever. You're just part of nature, and it just grows just like a plant. You water it, you give it some sunshine, and it grows. If you sit there and watch it, maybe it doesn't grow. I don't know. Or if you keep adding stuff, blah blah blah, mess with it, it's not gonna grow. It's just gonna sit. Maybe it'll die. But so that's kind of that's kind of part of the idea with using manifestation wrong. Um, so Alan Watts says, you know what? Don't try and force things to happen. Just let the universe unfold. Like that's and that makes perfect sense to me. Like right? Like isn't it beautiful to just watch a flower like bloom without trying to like force it to bloom in a certain way? Um, so that's kind of the idea. Like if you're manifesting what you think you want, you're you like I said, you could be completely wrong. Like maybe the person you thought you would be the love of your life, like you actually hate. You might find out. So I mean it's I think it's when you start learning that this stuff actually works, like magic, ceremonial magic, manifestation. It actually works. Like if you focus on something for long enough, it will appear in your reality, and that's why most people's lives suck because they don't think about what they're focusing on and they worry about everything, and so the shit they worry about always shows up. So that's like basically that's I mean if you've done any manifestation stuff whatever you know that. So what I'm saying is once you get done manifesting all the things you think you want, what do you do then? Um, do you just keep manifesting more stuff until you find what you want? Or you could do something like this and say, set your intention to let the universe give you what your what your highest self would want you to have. So if you think, just basically align yourself with your highest best self and say, I'm manifesting what this version of myself, this future version of myself would want for me. And so I think that that probably works really good for most people. Um, that's probably like the simplest, easiest way to be happy in life is to just not focus on shit you don't want, and but also not worry about shit you do want, because then you're worrying about stuff and making more problems. Just relax, be in the moment, live your life, enjoy, and let the universe give you cool stuff. Now, that being said, there is a problem with that though. If for some reason you came to this universe with a mission beforehand, so we all decided to come here. No matter how shitty your life was, I'm I'll just tell you, my life has not been easy at all. I'll probably do. I did like a short in that first video I did. I kind of told my story of how I went from Christianity to rebounding off the the way that it was taught and the way it just didn't work for me, and then rebounding off that to atheism, and then slowly working my way back. And I got there through basically studying physics, because just the large, just all the structures of the universe and how it works is fucking cool, and it's beautiful. I'm not gonna cry now, but I was like literally in tears that last video just thinking about it. Um, so I just wanted to say, like, if you're having trouble manifesting, or so okay, let me tell you like this then. So if you're doing like I said, where you're relaxing in the moment, living life, in the moment, enjoying what the universe has to give for you, watching it unfold like a flower or forest or whatever, um, and it keeps giving you stuff that sucks, like really sucks, and it'll start. It starts smaller, and then the universe will nudge you more, and then it'll nudge you more, and then eventually you're going to have like a full life crisis, and you're going to have to do something else in life, and that's going to keep happening until you figure it out that you came here to do something. So that's what so like for example with me, I could not be happy in life, even though I should be. I just it kept presenting things, and if you avoid it, like I did, I was an alcoholic for 20 years, like literally 20 years. I've been sober for like over, I think I want to say like 7 years now. I did like have. I'm to the point where I can actually drink now. Like I can have like 2 beers. I like do it like once a year, or maybe on my birthday or St. Patrick's Day. Like I'll have 2 Guinness or something. But that's it. And that took a long time to have the confidence in myself to be able to trust myself to actually have a beer without like worrying about slipping back into that old patterns. So that's an escape mechanism from, if you don't if you don't want to take the hint from the universe. That's one way. I don't recommend it. It's not a it's not a fun process, and it's watching yourself ruin your life countless times. At least completely. I should not have. I definitely should be dead for sure. um, so it took me a while to finally get the hint that I actually need to do something. Um, so yeah, so that got me. That set me on the path of, okay, well, if I'm working on myself, I'm trying to improve my health, my life. I'm trying to do something for a job that I don't, at least I don't fucking hate. You can be pretty happy. You'll find a eventually the universe will let you say, fine, I give up on you. but you can settle in the comfortable. But do you want to settle with comfortable? That's fine if you do. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that's you can be perfectly happy doing. I was an Uber driver. I still am. Um, it's super like I love the gig app economy because it's just so much freedom. And for someone like me who's super ADHD and like I can't anti corporate. I cannot. I never work another office job again. I say that I probably will, but but yeah, it's like yeah. So, anyways, yeah, if you don't get aligned with your purpose, you're never gonna be happy using manifestation techniques. If you came here with a purpose, like some people didn't. Some people just wanted to come and be a human, and that's it. But yeah, some of us are um, chosen by God to come here, so anointed or whatever you want to call it. Like yeah, so God wanted us to come here for something. And we are seeing it right now, I believe. Um, so yeah, I don't know what else to really say. I just wanted to. So how would if you find out that manifestation works, but it's not making you happy. You're asking the universe, give me, give me what make me happy. Trust your higher self to know better than you, since it knows what you want better than you want it. It knows how to make you breathe. It knows how to make your heart beat. It knows how to make your cells grow. So I'd rather trust that intelligence to know what to make me happy than my tiny little left brain that can only think in one way, and not think in who knows how many ways. So if that's not working for you and life keeps giving you shitty shit, you need to go and do the shitty shit and figure out what it's trying to teach you. So like if you keep getting working dead end jobs that you hate and you're not making any money, well, you need to quit your job. You need to just quit your job. Just do it. Take the step. Like, and if you are, if you are, if your intentions are true, like God can see your heart. He knows what you're thinking, or he knows your intentions for stuff. Um, the universe will catch you, and it will always deliver exactly what you need at the right moment. Like I cannot tell you how many times I've just been like, I've not had enough money for rent, and just randomly a fucking check will show up in the mail. Like one was like a rebate from my car insurance or something from like 6 years ago. I just randomly got a check for $600 like once. It was like what the fuck, but it's say thank you. Like what they teach you because gratitude is very very powerful. But it will catch you if you're working on yourself and trying to trying to figure out what you're here for and facing what it comes to you instead of detaching or you know self-medicating or whatever. Like it's that's just how it's set up. So I think that's all I want to say about manifestation. I have more stuff I want to say. I don't really know. I need to I guess I need to structure what I want to go into, but I know I ended it on that manifestation note last time and said something about if you're on a mission. So I wanted to elaborate on that, what I meant with that. Um, so yeah, that's what this is, and yeah, so let's call that a video for this one and go from there. And I love you. I I hope you have the best day ever.